June is Pride Month, honoring the Stonewall uprising of 1969. How you doing, my good friend? And a touchstone event in the LGBTQ history, the bravery and the resistance of those who took a stand against injustice during the Stonewall riots still inspire us today. And June is a time to celebrate and reflect the many contributions of the LGBTQIA plus individuals to history and culture around the world. Here at Franklin County, we're committed to enacting equitable policies to uplift the marginalized residents and to building a safe and diverse community free of violence or other threats to them. Today, we're proud to welcome Densil Porteous, Executive Director of the Stonewall Columbus, to give some remarks about Pride in this month's celebration. Come on up, Densil. Good to see you. One day I'm going to get bold and wear some white glasses like that.
This was an accidental
little
thing.
phrase.
These were my going out glasses, and they just kind of stayed around. So.
They look good.
Thank you. Good morning. I just first have to start off by acknowledging that the last time I had the opportunity to be with you all, I was virtual, and I realized at the end of that I said I'm coming to the building next time. So glad I made it in this morning. A little bit of construction and traffic out there, but it is all good things. And I want to thank you all so much for making space this morning to celebrate and recognize Pride Month. It is truly an important moment for all of us. As Executive Director of Stonewall Columbus, I am privileged to represent an organization that aims to stand at the forefront of advocacy and celebration for the LGBTQ plus community in Columbus and across Central Ohio. This year, our theme for Pride is Live Out Loud. It embodies our commitment to visibility, expression, and advocacy. It encourages everyone in our community to embrace their identity fully and to celebrate the diversity that makes us strong. Live Out Loud is not just a theme, it's a call to action, a reminder to share our stories, to speak up against injustice, and to stand together in solidarity. The Stonewall uprisings of 1969 ignited the global LGBTQ rights movement that we know today. And we honor the legacy by living out loud and proud in everything that we do. In Central Ohio, across the Franklin County region, we continue to push boundaries, break barriers, and foster inclusive environments everywhere we can thrive. For over 35 years, the Stonewall Columbus organization has presented the Pride Festival in March and has served as a testament to our progress and our ongoing journey. It is a place where advocacy and joy converge, a celebration of how far we've come and yet a reminder of what lies ahead. This June, I ask that we commit ourselves to principles of equality, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Let's remember that this work extends beyond Pride Month. Each day offers a new opportunity to educate, to support, to advocate for each other. With the continued support of our community leaders, like the Franklin County Commissioners, and our dedicated community, we can ensure that every voice is heard and every story is valued. Thank you once again for your participation and acknowledgement of Pride Month, your support, and for standing on this journey with us to a more inclusive society. Together, we will live out loud and move forward with pride. Thank you.
Thank you, Densil. Let me open it up.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being here. We celebrate Pride in the month of June, but, at Franklin County, we celebrate Pride 365 days a year, and so we appreciate you being here to remind us and remind the public that June is Pride Month, but, so thank you. Thank you for being here. This is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. We all, I think, not all of us maybe, but a lot of us have friends and family members that are grateful for the advocacy of so many and the help and the inclusion of so many. And so we appreciate you being here today to remind all of us of all the hard work and the effort and the dedication of a lot of people. And so thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And I'll just add a few comments as well. Densil, thank you so much for your leadership. Live Out Loud is not just for LGBTQ plus community. It really is for all of us to think about how we live and the values that we all share. Martin Luther King Jr. said it best when he said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And that's really a philosophy that we all should embrace. It's a value set that I think as a county, that's something that we have embraced in my 7 years here for sure. And so the Pride Parade and March that we do it's fun and it's nice, and it's probably the largest event that we do as a collective community like that. But what I like most about it is it really is reflective of a value set in the region. And as a person who grew up in Central Ohio, pretty much my entire life, I've seen the Pride Parade and then been a part of it for most of my adult years. My family and my children have been a part of it. And I think it really is demonstrative of our growth. Every year we come out, and I think the county has stepped up its game every year to be a part of it. And so does everybody, quite honestly. That's where every year it gets more and more detailed, I would say, and fun. It's a great experience. It's more like a moving festival almost. But moreover, it's a celebration. It's a celebration for people to live out loud and for the rest of us to support that idea, to be a part of that, to buy in, to let you know, hey, we're neighbors, we're friends, we're colleagues, we're family members. And so together, this is a demonstration of our value set as a community, and I just love it. And so I thank you for what you represent. Thank you for what you do, and I'll see it's always hot too. It's
We hope so.
always
No
hot.
rain this year, no rain.
Yeah,
No rain.
but it's fun. It's a great time. Will our stuff be ready for this? Our big rollout of.
We are not able to have the giant mobile unit that we have per Pride Parade rules, but
you're
we will
bringing
have a
bodies.
decked
You're
out
bringing people.
Sprinter van.
Yes.
Decked out per your request.
Boo.
No, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. We want to see you all there, and I think that's what we're really excited about. As you have acknowledged and said, it really is about community members and seeing the bodies there and seeing people there that support us and are in community with us. So
Yeah.
we will be excited to receive you.
Well, we appreciate that. I know if Commissioner Crawley was here, she'd say the same thing. She's definitely a supporter, and I definitely know she would be out. I'm assuming she'll be out there, maybe. But I know she's a big supporter, so I know on her behalf, and we're grateful for your leadership and look forward to walking with you as always. Thank you.
Commissioners, if I may, Chris Long, Deputy County Administrator, I want to acknowledge the thoughtfulness and intentionality of the commissioners themselves. As a lesbian myself, it makes a big, big difference to be in a workforce and a workplace that includes everyone. And that comes from the top, but it also has to come from the ground up. That it matters for staff who are looking for a place to work and a place to remain. And it also matters in the policies that we have so that every resident every day, from the beginning of the time that they call a hotline or they are in line to work, that they can bring their whole selves to our county, whether it's through Job and Family Services, whether it's coming to the courts, whether it's paying a ticket, whatever it is, you need to be able to bring your full self. The other thing I would just say is that the Pride Parade is a joyous occasion, but sometimes it's the only place that people can be themselves in that one moment, in that one space during the year while they're struggling in other aspects of their lives. And so it's joyous, but it's also really meaningful. So thank you to the work that you and Stonewall do, and thank you, Commissioners, for your ongoing commitment to making sure that this is a space for everyone. It matters.
Yeah, thank you.
Joy Bivens, Deputy County Administrator of Health and Human Services. I so appreciate and I'm so excited about this month for several reasons. But one of the things, when you think about Live Out Loud, Commissioner Boyce, I think, touched on it when he said it's for all of us to empower our friends so they can live out loud. So if I can put out an extra challenge for those of you who, go to lunch with someone who is a part of the LGBTQI community, so you can understand. I think we assume things about each other that I understand your culture, you understand my culture. You may not understand my culture because we assume. But this is an opportunity for us to really have some shared experiences, share some stories, so that we can really stand alongside our friends so they can live out loud. And I want to publicly thank my colleague, Chris Long. During the time when the county commissioners have challenged us during diversity, equity, and inclusion, it was a year long when we explored all the things. We went through all the things, and it was painful, because I assumed, and I was wrong, right? But there were some things that she taught me that I had not realized. So I would ask each and every one of you and those who are listening to do the same. Thank you.
Likewise.
Absolutely. We